It's my pleasure to introduce our Executive Director, Matt Coach Wilkinson.
It's been a privilege to be part of the Kwasind family. It's a unique family and gathering across decades that come together. And as we've grown and as we've developed as a team, I think back to the early years as I read through minutes, and I've taken the time to go back on Camp Kwasind Management Committee minutes, going back into the likes of the 50s. I haven't got all the way in the 40s yet, but to understand the 50s and onward, when we began the Camp Kwasind Management Committee, and what that voice was to the CBOQ family, to kids and the leadership that they provided. In 1995, it was changed to the Camp Kwasind Management Team, and this team was really driven in a season that they really had to take the leadership of camp, and they really had to carry camp on their back as volunteer leaders to say, we believe in what this camp can be, we believe in where it can go, and we're willing from a volunteer base to give everything it takes. Along that way, that team brought on our first full-time managing director and executive director later on. This team, the Camp Kwasind Management Team, it was a core to setting us up to where we're at right now. We began to realize that as camp continued to grow and we were able to hire more year-round staff, that the future of camp was bright, there's good things ahead, and the Camp Kwasind Management Team was really served as this operational management body, looked ahead to what the future would have. There's going to be a shift in our Camp Kwasind Management Team as there was from the Camp Kwasind Management Committee to the Camp Kwasind Management Team, to what I'm going to share with you guys in just a little bit about Camp Kwasind Advisory Committee. But this Camp Kwasind Management Team has run with me for 10 years, 11 years, and you've actually been way more before me. You've been on 10, 20, 30 years of running and keeping camp alive and well. And I want to thank you. And I want you guys to look to see our Camp Kwasind management team here that we have, that have put in so much time. Wendy Solslea, who has poured in so much over our personnel front. You've carried different roles of chair and elements, but you have been a confidant and a great person in welcoming into the Kwasind community over a decade ago, and the leadership you've brought to our Camp Kwasind management team. Jim Baxter, who was our chair at the time when I came in and joined the Kwasind community, and really his love and investment from both our waterfront, and our property. Christy Lang overseeing our healthcare, and has really been a spearhead for leading that over all of these years. As executive director, you're so grateful when there's someone who takes that much ownership and leadership in that area. Lori Karasmanis, who has been faithfully our treasurer, and has really put in more hours than anyone you'll ever know, poured in to be able to make camp manageable and to make sure that we are always above board in all of our management of our finances. Peter Lacey, who came in and he was a secretary but has served in many different capacities, and so grateful for his incredible investment into who we are as camp over many decades. Dave Lang, who really is, and he's been a director before, he understands kind of what it takes to put some time in, and really been on the committee to share insights, history, and wisdom. I would like to invite at this time all those CCAM team members all to stand and appreciate, if we can appreciate them, as we're concluding the CCAMT role as we launch a new advisory committee, and we want to gift each one of you guys, this Camp Kwasind management team, an appreciation. You're going to be receiving a mug that's only for staff that make it to 3 years. You've been well past that. There is a Bible that's customized for yourself. It's a Kwasind logo with your name that's on it. And friends stopped texting me. It's really funny, but I got to turn it off. You guys are great. And then also just for our staff, we honor our staff when they've been 5 years in a row with a jacket. All of this will be in a package for each one of you. So if we can invite all of CKMT to stand, and let's thank them. During the break, those packages will be coming to your table so that everyone can see that was at your table and others. And feel free to put on the jacket. If it's not right size, it's on me, and I'll get you the right size for that. So as we launch, and what we realize is we're going forward with our growth as a camp. We've managed to be able to move from a little over a decade ago from 1.5 year-round staff to now that we are sitting at 6 year-round staff, which allows us now to have a team that oversees the management that was the Camp Kwasind management team was doing, and at the same time being able to launch us forward with a better and more intentionally focused governance board as well. But our management team, our year-round summer staff, I just want to acknowledge them. Rod Viss, who's our Director of Operations, Emily Neal, who oversees our leadership and communication as our specialist there, Allison Bagley as our office manager, Isaiah Stairs as our outdoor rec manager, and Will Collar, who serves over our facilities and site development. So they're all going to continue, and this is a new area that we wanted to launch, and CKMT said in January of 2024, let's revision what this is so that there's greater ownership going forward. So CKMT, modeling that under the leadership of our year-round staff, we're now going to launch more working teams. You're going to find out more of that in your booklet. It's in your program there at the end. If you want to be able to serve and have a voice into the shaping of Kwasind in our day-to-day operations, we want to invite you to join one of our working teams and coming alongside and supporting the work of our year-round staff and what they are doing. And then finally, our step is to have a proper governance board that's really focused in on policy, is focused in on our finances and long-term planning. And so we've launched this. It's in conjunction with our CBOQ board, which is our legal entity board. And so I invite at this point the 5 people that are part of this new advisory committee that we just launched is Ev Warren, who's on the CBOQ board and will serve as chair of this committee. Lori Charismanis, who will serve in this committee as our treasurer. And then our members on that is Bruce Clausen, Eric Panoya, and Brian Green, who've all had in their different ways years of investment and love and deep passion for Kwasind. And I'm excited about what this team is and the leadership and being able to serve with this team as we all collectively expand the ability to have our year-round staff have more support, and this team continue to give us a great governance model. So if you are on the Camp Kwasind Advisory Committee, I invite you to stand and let's give them a round of appreciation. We have an incredible 80 years. We have an incredible history of 80 years and what we've done.